Have you ever argued with your parents and just thought, they never get it? You told your parents, I actually don't want to go to uni. Or maybe, can I go out with my friends? Perhaps they don't understand you, but have you ever taken the time to understand them? They see things a lot differently. There's a reason for that, and it's a lot deeper than just being strict. We all know that our parents didn't grow up where we did, but how much of that do you truly understand? They never got the privileges of freedom and individualism that we just take for granted. They never got the luxury of choice, therapy, or self-expression. They lived for their families and their future families. They were raised on survival. For them, reputation was opportunity, sacrifice was mandatory, and community, well, that meant everything. That mindset just doesn't disappear when they move countries. They gave up their very own culture and their home. So can you really blame them for wanting to recreate that here? They gave up their dream so that you can have a chance at yours. In their world, stability was safety. Maybe that's why they push you so hard to become a doctor, a lawyer, or maybe an engineer. They tell you to study because they think that education is the only way out. Just think about it. They left their home, their families, their food, their language, just so that you could have more. And while you were learning English at school, they were trying to learn how to restart their whole entire life. And we see that as a bad thing. Sure, they may not understand the society that we live in as well as us. But one thing that we know is that they want the best for us. Now, what I'm saying isn't to just blindly obey your parents because of what they went through to get you here. It's about building that bridge between the two worlds that we're living in. The first step in that is to know that they're not your enemy, they're your biggest supporters. Who else gave you the clothes that you wear, the education that you needed, and the food that kept you nourished? We think that's their job. They chose to have us. Those are the words of entitlement and not ones of respect. It's always, they don't understand me. But when was the last time that you took time to understand them? Have you ever taken the time to ask them, how was life like when you were a kid? Do you miss home? What is it that you actually want from me? The more you ask, you might realize that they weren't demanding. They just want the best for you. They weren't controlling. They were just afraid of the world that you live in. They're not perfect, but they tried. The thing is, they don't understand your world. Well, because they weren't born in it. Well, yeah, maybe they want you to do a course that you actually have no interest in. One that maybe that you feel like isn't right for you. Maybe eating protein isn't actually going to kill you. And yeah, maybe that girl they're trying to set you up with isn't the one for you. But just understanding that they're doing it because they care will make all the difference. But let's be honest with ourselves. It's not like we always do what's best for us either. Can you really say that going out with your friends and drinking up all night is really good for you? Or lying about where you are and just going for that sneaky link is really providing fulfillment in your life? And maybe you are getting fat. Understanding each other doesn't always mean agreeing, but it's the first step towards peace. They're not perfect, but neither are we. But here's the thing, we're the generation that can hold both tradition and change. They're not the enemy, they're your parents. So if this hit home, drop a heart in the comments for your parents, even if they'll never watch this. Thanks for tuning in to another Beyond Brown Borders initiative.